Hi there, this is the last video in the What is Chemotherapy Like series that I did. So there was this is the 7th little 1 or 2 minute video. It was an all-day process today, and I'm home now, and you can see I'm changed and relaxing at home. And so what was the outcome for today? Well, I can see my face is a little red. That happens. I feel pretty good. The rituximab is the type of chemo that I got, and it does throw off your balance. Actually, for me, it threw my balance off. My gait is a little, I don't know if I can say shaky. It's hard to describe the symptoms that you get with the disease that I have, which is Wegener's disease, or I think they also call it, they also call it ankylosing or inflammatory vasculitis. So, it does give you shakiness, and I think the drug makes you off balance. And since I've been on a lot of prednisone building up to today, and other steroids, like they gave me 100 milligrams of steroids today prior to the infusion, because that's to help you get through the treatment without getting ill. So balance and a little bit of shakiness, but actually for the most part I feel really good. I did not get diarrhea, I did not throw up, I ate a nice dinner. In fact, I was really hungry after I got out of the hospital, because they do feed you lunch while you're there if you're hungry to eat, and they gave me a really nice Caesar salad with chicken, but it just wasn't enough. By the time I got out of there, I was starving, and we stopped at a little grocery and got a few bites to eat, for tonight. And what I might suggest is, once you have a day like that, plan to have some kind of a meal either made by someone else, or we picked up a roasted chicken from this little grocer, and some salad from the deli, and that was it. And it was fine and good, and then just relax this evening. So doing good. If you're faced with some kind of a chronic illness, cancer or whatever it is, face it head on. Don't be afraid. Always think you're going to survive, because there is a very big power of suggestion when the doctor says you have cancer. I'm not saying I have cancer. I have ankylosing, but that is a disease that has, they tell you it's a 5-year survival rate, and they tell you without treatment, 75% of people are dead in 5 months, 90% of people are dead in 1 year. So, that sounds pretty bleak, but I know I'm going to survive. I've, really controlling my diet. One of the things that the disease is giving me is a very high blood pressure, that's really disturbing. I had the lowest blood pressure ever for my whole life. Both of my parents had low blood pressure, and now I'm dealing with that, and I don't like taking any medication at all. I never had to take any until I got this illness, which just sort of came out of the blue. But gotta buck up and face it, and I guess the message here is always be your best. Always be your strongest best, and work for yourself, treat yourself well, eat right, don't drink soda, and have a good connection to your inner self. Because if you have anything that you need to resolve, that has a lot to do with your health. And so work on that, work on your diet, make sure you're active, and always be your best. Good night for now.